This man got a knot on the side of his head that's causing that. The EMS is saying it's a concussion, and he got a knot on his arm.
4-year on probation on a humbug. They not gonna believe me. They're gonna lock me up because of what he's saying, and that's not right.
On June 26th, 2024, a woman confronted her former partner following ongoing tension about shared property and living arrangements. The argument escalated and she physically assaulted him, leaving visible injuries. When questioned, she denied any involvement. However, during a detailed interrogation, the detective uncovered inconsistencies in her story. Eventually, the truth surfaced, confirming her role in the incident.
Hey, what's going on this morning?
Man, let's talk. I don't want nobody to see our conversation.
Okay.
I can show you proof. I got my work shoes, and I've got a video where this man been following me since I even left my sister's house to get clothes.
Okay.
And I ain't been messing with nobody. I slept in the car. I told my sister I don't feel comfortable sleeping in her room, so I slept in her car.
Okay.
This is where my interview at. I was going down there to see if I could draw some blood to get some money so I could get me something to eat.
Okay. What's going on with you and the male on the bike?
This man keep following me. Look, I got a video.
Do you know him or what's your relationship?
Now, this man know he's not supposed to be around me. I'm already in the car asleep. I'm already in a bad position trying to get me a job already. He want me to go with him. I'm not finna violate shit excuse my language, but I'm not finna violate shit to be around this man. And this man already got me on an aggravated assault. Okay. No, he don't supposed to be around me. And no, I don't even know how the he even come over there. I was asleep in the car. I just woke up out the car.
Okay. Where's your sister's car parked at?
The little white car in front of the little blue and white building. I sleep in that car because I don't be wanting to be bothered with my sister them. So that's the way I get peace. Okay. And the way I can just calm down, I sleeps in the car. Okay. And this all my stuff for my interview right here. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
And so this morning he came following. He followed you from your sister's house to where?
No, I don't even. He just came out the blue following me. Like, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get your ass up today," because I've been hearing he been trying to get in contact with me, but I don't have no contacts with nobody. Okay. I just that's why I brought me a new phone. I still got the same number, but I don't have contacts with nobody. Okay. I don't know, ma'am, look, this is something serious. And if y'all catch me with this man at any given time, y'all got the right to lock me up, man. I'm not trying to get locked up. I'm out here homeless trying to get on my feet. Okay. I'm sleeping in a car. I don't have a bed to sleep in. Okay. Step on. What's this?
Okay, and so what right here in this little opening over here? I'm gonna try to get out this room.
Right? Move my stuff off the side? Okay. You can go right here?
Yeah, right over there. I'm gonna move my car out of the way.
Hey guys, wait a second. I have an exciting surprise for you. You love our adventure-packed Crazy Police Bodycam content, and that's exactly why we're bringing you even more. We have just launched our brand new YouTube channel named Bratty Bodycam Nation, where we'll be uploading insane entertainment, action-packed bodycam videos every alternate day. Now we're on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible, and we know our YouTube family can make it happen in just a few hours. So if you love our content and want even more, go check out our new channel, Bratty Bodycam Nation, right after this video. We've already uploaded a brand new video over there, so click on the link mentioned in the description or end screen and watch that video, and also comment below the video of Bratty Bodycam Nation saying subscribed. So we know our family is showing up strong for our mission to hit 1,000 subscribers in just a few hours. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on our new channel, Bratty Bodycam Nation, and click the bell icon and be the part of this wild, crazy ride with us. See you on Bratty Bodycam Nation. Now let's get back to the video. The situation was already tense when officers began their inquiry. The conflict revolved solely around the living space, but the woman never clearly explained her relationship with the man. It was hard to understand what she truly wanted. She tried everything possible to protect herself, but the officers didn't want to draw any conclusions based on a one-sided story.
Okay. So this morning, did y'all have any type of domestic incident this morning?
We didn't have no domestic. This is why he got mad at me. He tried to make me go somewhere with him, and I was like, no, I don't feel right because I already have stomach problems. That's all I said. I only have stomach problems, and he gonna talk about, oh B, you gonna go with me? I'm like, I cannot. No, please don't do this. That's what I said. Please don't do this because you know you're not supposed to be around me. And I said, this is what I said exactly out my mouth. Who the told you I was here?
Okay.
Like,
And
why'd you?
he came over to your sister's
Yeah,
house. Okay.
like I'm asking him, why is he bothering me? That's the only way I can go right now.
Okay.
And but why they letting me hold it? You see, I just showed you the interview.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm trying to walk. Like I don't have time for this, and my blood pressure is already high. So that's why I'm trying to go ahead and try to get some money so I get me something to eat.
All right.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
your first and last name?
Get out of the middle of the road. So, what happened today, man?
It was like 4 o'clock this morning,
Okay.
4:30. You got your stuff. When I stepped in the car, you got my dirty clothes. You had a charger cord of mine. I asked you for it back. You acting like you sleep in the car, and so I picked the TV up and took it on my own and said, "When you get my stuff back, you get the TV back." You come beating on my door with the bat.
Okay.
I opened the door. You got the TV left out. And you start talking trash to me. I was like, "Look, man, just shut up with me. You gonna do this and you do that." I say, I put my hands on my back. I say, "You're already in trouble for stabbing me and batting me in my face." Now look at my eye. You're already on probation for this shit. Ain't supposed to be around me. Keep trying to spare you. Now you want to, I guess her cousin just picked her up and took her somewhere. Because she was walking up and down the street, but I seen her cousin that blew the horn like, come on.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So, all right. So, I just want to make sure I got it. So,
my home, some block in the back, hit me with I already got hit with a bat when I was a kid, my mama ex-husband. You already understand me. I got a half a lung on my left side. I don't have no time. I don't have no reason to put my hands on you because the only thing I do is call y'all. You're not supposed to be around me. You got a no contact order, not me. I'm sick of the foolishness. You lied to your sister, telling she hit you. Now she down there threatening me and shit. I'm tired of this shit, for real.
The woman refused to admit that any kind of domestic disturbance had taken place, which made her claim seem completely unserious. If nothing had actually happened, then why was the police called for an investigation in the first place? She eased the female officer's concerns by mentioning a stomach problem, but that excuse couldn't have protected her from the charges. In the end, truth has its own way of coming out, no matter how many lies try to cover it.
where does she stay?
Nowhere. She
Nowhere.
was in my shit.
Where this happen at?
Makes loop.
At the Arbors?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that address there that you stay at,
I
man?
have no idea, really. I think it's 33-6, 33 or something. Or get you road.
What unit number?
They don't have numbers on them. It didn't happen inside. It was outside. Like she was trying to sleep in her sister's car, and I told her to give me stuff back. And you jump out the car yelling at me with a bat. You talking about what you gonna do to me with a bat? I said, go ahead and hit me, cause I ain't gonna touch you.
Okay. But it happened like
When she hit me, she called for her sister and lied to her sister. Talking about, I hit her.
Okay.
I say, how am I hit her? I had a cigarette in my hand, about to light it. You hit me with a bat and broke it. That's how I got this on my arm.
Okay. Hey. Sure you don't need EMS?
I don't know. I need my mom worked for the police, so she telling me to go to the hospital.
I got you.
You black out when she hit you?
Huh?
You black out at all?
No.
No.
I just turned around like, you hit me with a hammer. I tried to walk away. You hit me again.
Did she hit you on the head too?
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of bat was it? Was it aluminum? I'm gonna send my parts.
Yeah. All right. And then what's her name?
My king.
Plymouth and hey, Kramer. Liberty. Oh, Ogeechee and Plymouth. Yeah.
What's up, Mom?
Well, how did you spell her name again, man? You gotta go slow.
What's up, Mom?
And then what's her last name?
Right now. My last name? Or her last name?
last.
Now, police are in front of me now. You keep laughing and whispering with people like this shit funny. I'm tired of that job. I've been nice enough. I got a blade in my pocket. I could have did something to you if I wanted to. But
Is
I'm
that
not.
her?
Huh?
Is that
That's
her?
my mama.
Oh, okay. What's her?
Oh,
Who? What? You know her date of birth?
94.
Multiple. Okay. All right. And then what's your first name, man?
Hold on. Huh? Jihad. Yeah, I just took the pictures. I've been to the pictures under my PO because I want. She know everything that's going on. Ever since you text me talking about somebody gonna shoot me, she know what's going on.
Go ahead.
What's your date of birth, Miss Campbell?
1994.
Okay.
Yeah, ever since then, that's all he been trying to do is try to get me locked up. I don't know why. And I can't be around him. This how he made it. I can't. I'm not about to jeopardize my stuff for him because no. And I cannot go to prison. No, not for no man. And I got a whole kid out here.
Okay.
I just sent my baby back to my mom because I don't even got nowhere to go because I'm sleeping sleeping in my sister's room, but I sleep in a car for keys.
As the conversation with the man continued, several hidden truths began to surface. One thing was truly strange. Man was so calm, but the woman was so loud. Behavior is more audible than words. This raised an important question. Was the woman's version of events even possible? Her web of lies had already started to unravel.
I don't like to be aggravated, and that's why I got me a job. Try to get me a job so I can keep something to eat on my stomach.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I just seen you walking down the road, you were coming from the...
No, I was going there, going to the blood place.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But you was walking back this way.
Because he when he saw me, I guess he saw me walking, and he said, "I'm gonna get your ass up today for sure."
Okay, so he saw you walking
And
on the way to the...
Yes, ma'am.
And
On my
so
way there.
you were going back to your sister's house, or
No, ma'am.
you
I
were
was
just
gonna
trying to
cut
walk
through
and
here.
get away from him? Okay.
I was just trying to cut through here because I was trying to find me something to eat. I
Okay.
ain't even ate all night.
All right.
Yes,
Do you know
ma'am.
the address to your sister's house?
It's like 34th. I don't want to give you the ad color. See, I had the record.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. I think those are Arden.
The Arbors?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that at?
This right here, the little blue and white complex in
Okay.
the blue and white complex right there in my I sleep in this room with my sister in B5.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And he doesn't live there with y'all, correct?
No, ma'am, he
Okay.
don't live there. That's why I love because I don't. He trying to get me to go with him. He trying to get me to be with him so bad. I understand that's not love. Like if you love me, you wouldn't even try to put me in jail.
I'm right over here in the field on Plymouth. Okay. So you were on the way to the blood place.
I ain't ate all morning, man. I'm hungry. Like I'm literally hungry. So that's why I try to go draw some blood to get money. Yeah, that's why I got because by the time I was get out the blood plasma, I was supposed to be going to I'm going to my interview right there to McDonald's.
Okay.
So I can get me a job so I won't have to draw blood.
Okay. And what time is your interview at McDonald's?
5.
5.
Yeah, hold on. I think it is. Yes, ma'am, it's 5.
Okay. 35 to 34, go to talk.
5 p.m. And the manager name is Tony.
When the interview began, her words raised more questions than answers. The woman's long stories made no sense. One tale after another only added to the suspicion surrounding her. Her shifting statements were becoming the very reason she appeared guilty. However, it was absolutely essential to uncover what truly triggered the entire incident.
Okay. 35 to 34. Hey, what you got over there?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
You're good. All right, Miss Campbell. So, this morning, you said that you and him didn't have any type of domestic incident this morning
I'm not lying to
or
you.
today
No,
at
ma'am.
all.
I sleep. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I sleep in my sister's car. I just told my sister before, like at 4 something. I said, "My king, I'm going in your I'm going in your car. And she said, okay, why you going in the car? I said, I don't feel right because you know I got a stomach problem. She said, well, sleep on the floor. I said, no, I'm going in the car. So when I was in the car, this man, I'm talking about, you remember when I just told you, he said, oh, you going with me? Why am I going with you? Like, I don't have nowhere to go. I just sleep up there. But I sleep in the car for peace. And I asked him, like, why you really want me to go? Like, what do you want? Okay. That's all I asked him. And when I got up when I just left from over there, I literally just left from over there going to the blood place. He's talking about, oh, I'm gonna get you up today. That's his exact word. He said, oh, B, I'm gonna get you effed up today. I'm like, why are you bothering me? And these are the videos I got right here.
He said that he hit her with a bat. He's got a mark on his left arm, and then he's also got a mark on his head too.
Hudson say, hey.
What's your last name, sir?
Hudson say, hey. That's my mama.
Hudson? Okay.
Yeah, that Bertha Hudson. That's my mom.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
He said you don't know who you is.
What's your date of birth, sir?
984.
84.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah.
She know who you is. My mom works for the police.
Yeah. So let me just make sure. So I just want to make sure that I got it right in my head. Y'all were arguing. She came over. She's not supposed to be over there though. Some sort of.
She banned off the property.
She banned off the property too. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm about to go in a minute.
One sec. I just want to make note of that.
The woman's lies kept linking like a long chain, each connecting to the next. She simply refused to admit that any domestic incident had occurred that day. However, the man was telling a completely different story. With two sides clashing so sharply, it was only a matter of time before the truth would decide which version stood firm.
Okay. So, she came over. She was arguing. She wanted her stuff that was still in the house.
No, she took her stuff out and she had my stuff. Only thing I wanted to ask her about it, she started yelling and cursing and all that. I was like, I don't want to argue. I just be like, shut up. I don't want to hear that. There ain't none of that attractive to me.
Okay.
Like, we already been struggling sleeping in the car, being outside. And my feet, if I take my shoes off, my feet still, from being soaking wet out in the rain when it been pouring down raining, my feet still raw.
Yeah.
So, I'm just tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of her thinking that she could do this job to me and it's funny. And like I said, when I had to change my band-aids when I got stabbed, and I said my mommy had to change. I changed it myself.
Okay. So she came over. She's basically looking for a place to stay.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
I got the place Friday.
Okay, and then she was coming because she wanted a place to stay. So then you guys got to arguing, and then she had taken some of your stuff. So you took the TV.
Yeah.
Where did you take the TV from?
Inside my room. She got it now. It's back inside.
Where was it before that?
It was in my room.
It was in your room.
When she got mad, she started taking everything. I didn't tell her to get out or nothing. I ain't said none of that because I'm too grown for that kind of stuff. I'm 10 years older than her.
Okay, so you took it from the living room to your room.
There's no living room. It's just like a.
Okay, it's just like an open room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you took out room, put it in the car.
Okay, so she took your stuff out of the room and put it in her car, and then you came back.
Yeah.
And then you took the TV out of your room.
Car.
It was in her car. You took the TV and said,
"Well, her sister bought a red car."
Right. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, and then she got mad at you. You shut the door.
Yeah, I've been shutting down. Like you was in there trying to, like I said, she was trying to play sleep when I asked for my stuff back. So I took the TV and put it on the bed. When you came and got, you gonna come knock on my door with the bat. So now, woke everybody up, and then she lied to her sister talking about I hit her. I ain't never touched her. She don't have a scratch on her. That's why she ran, because she knows she did wrong.
I got you.
And there he go again, keep following me. Keep following me. He keep following me. I done turned back around, so now he keep following and bothering me. He keep following me. And then that's when I crossed over. And this was the other video, I think. Hello? I mean, like I was on the phone.
The officers knew they couldn't afford to miss a single detail from the start. Every piece of information provided by the man was critical. The officers listened carefully to every word he said and took detailed notes to make a fair decision and move the investigation forward in the best possible way. But with both sides telling such different stories, who was actually telling the truth?
That's when he kept following me. I don't know if the video got all the way down there when I turned around, so that's when I cut on the video.
Hang tight for me, okay?
So what happened when, so she knocked on the door with the bat, you opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
What happened after that?
She got the TV and do it. I let her take it.
Okay.
I don't like drama.
No, I got you. So what happened after she took the TV?
And then she started yelling at me.
She started yelling at you. What was she saying to you?
She was saying, I ain't had it done. I don't have with you. I don't sleep in that stinky room. But I'm like, shit, the day Monday, you've been in there all weekend. That's a problem with that. So I ain't, my response to that was shut up. I don't want to hear none of that. You're not hurting my feelings. I got somewhere to stay. I ain't had to be out here this long with you. I could have went to my mama's house.
Right. And then, so after that, after y'all had that little bit of an argument there, then
Yeah,
what?
she hit me with the bat.
She hit you with the
Yeah,
bat?
she like, beat your ass with this bat.
Okay.
It's like, I'm tired of hearing you talking about you gonna stab me again and all that. I'm tired of it.
Okay. So she said that, I'm gonna beat your ass with the bat, and then she hit you.
Yeah.
Where did she hit you first?
First she hit me in the head.
She hit you in the head first?
I turned around, and when I turned around again, she swinging again. So I put my arm up. And that's how I get the bruise on my arm.
I gotcha.
And then when her sister came, she had her bragging, yeah, I just whoop his ass with the bat. Like, man, you hit me. Let you hit me. I put my hand behind my back. Go ahead. Because I knew what I was going to do to you. I'm not playing with you no more.
Miss Campbell, what's your sister's name?
Not Kenya.
Nakia?
She got the same name as me.
Okay.
Sergeant's calling CID. Are you good here for a minute? If so, I'm going to run it. He wants me to go over to the arbors and see if there's a bat or anything over there.
Yeah.
All right.
One thing about it, I'm smart. I ain't no dummy. I ain't made to be 39 being no fool.
Okay.
I got a grandchild to think about.
Okay. So, after she hit you in the head, what'd she do after she hit you in the head?
She started screaming for her sister like I was doing something to her.
Okay.
And her sister came outside, and then at first she played it off like, y'all need to stop all that.
What
got kids in here. Then she go tell me I put my hands on her again. I said, I ain't touch her.
Which one does her sister lives there too?
All of them basically left because they knew I told her I'm tired of you with all that. I really, before I even called y'all, I tried to give you a chance. I say, you need to get out the way because I need to go call the ambulance because I didn't even know my eye was starting to swell.
Yeah. Do you want me to get EMS to come look at you, man, just to make sure? Did you? I know you answered him. I just want to double check. Did you lose consciousness at all when she hit you?
No.
You never blacked out at any point? Okay.
It was like you know like how you get the little like when you look at the light bulb and you blink and it's like a little red flare.
Yeah.
I had that, but that's as far as it went.
Okay.
I didn't even try to lay down. I haven't tried to lay down to anything since that. I went and drank some coffee. That was it.
The man's portrayal of the woman's behavior was truly admirable, but how did he manage to stay calm under such pressure? He could have been a great actor if he hadn't fallen victim to her manipulation. However, the woman could not listen or understand anything, believing her denial could save her from the situation.
Okay. Okay. So, man, these naps are killing me, man. All right. So, but her sister lives there though, and what those?
Everybody done ran.
Oh, I know, but her sister did live. It does live there though.
Yeah.
What's her sister's name?
Same thing, but just with an N. My Kenya, not Kenya.
So
They twins.
yeah. So my that's a K. Mike Kenya, and then
Not Kenya. N at the beginning.
oh N at the beginning.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Both of them, they twins, so they got the same birthday. Like, recently, you probably got a report because that one got made at the hospital from them hitting me with a bat at the Lux. Trying to jump, both of them trying to call themselves jumping on me.
And Campbell for her last name as well. Okay. Oh. All right. So after that, her sister comes out, tells you not to put hands on her again because she's gonna take her sister's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So then she started, and then she left. So she jumped in the car and left.
She knew. Okay, you going out there whispering with everybody. Everybody out there laughing like this shit funny.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna leave this shit in the bud right now. I said, cause I'm tired of this foolishness. I'm almost 40 years old, and the rest of y'all old, more grown than her, and y'all acting like little kids. Like this shit funny. So I just got tired of it. Like I'm telling you, she gonna run it and probably the elevator.
I got you. Okay.
She's supposed to have a job interview at McDonald's orientation today.
Okay. All right. Mr. Taylor, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna talk to my supervisor here. Okay. And then we'll go from there. Okay.
Right.
If you want me to call an ambulance, come look at you. You don't have to go with them or nothing like that. But if you want them to come look at you and just see.
They can come to you.
Okay.
I want to make sure my shit's straight. I already got hit with a bat. I got hit with a home. They about to come. The ambulance about to come. You about to call them. 28.
Yeah. So you said that. So have you guys lived together?
She was, cause she don't got nowhere to go.
But you guys have lived
with her probation thing. You so disrespectful. Your own mama won't, and your brother won't even let you come back up there to stay because the stuff you do. When you get mad, when you can't have your way, it's this and that, and you don't want to do nothing that you're supposed to do.
Mr. Taylor. Did you all have kids together though? No, y'all don't have kids. But you guys lived together. Never got married, but you guys lived together for a while. How long did you guys live together?
She's been going back and forth. Like when it's time to be responsible for as paying bill wise and all that, you want to take, you get a social security check, so when it first come around, you want to leave. Then I'll be out in the street.
Okay. All right. Give me 2 seconds, Mr. Taylor. Let me go talk to my supervisor.
As both sides of the investigation unfolded, things were becoming increasingly complicated. It became necessary to call the medics for treatment due to the head injury he sustained, as it could potentially lead to a severe head injury. Throughout all process stages, the officer's conduct remained highly professional and commendable. But would this professionalism be enough to conclude the case reasonably?
I'll get an ambulance to come check you out though. I'm just gonna be upfront with you though, because it's Chatham EMS. I cannot promise when they're gonna get here. They are. I'm just gonna say their response times are terrible. So if it takes too long, we can give you a ride to the hospital if needed be, or you can get a ride yourself. You don't have to ride in a police car, but I would just recommend, especially with getting hit in the head and everything.
I'll let you take me. I gotta go. My head is starting to hurt. It's tight.
34 Charlie 1. 10-4, can you start EMS this way to take a look at a head wound and an arm wound? It's going to be a blunt trauma to the head and arm. Okay.
Kramer filled me in.
Okay. Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, he's got
sounds like it happened to Arbor.
Yeah, Arbors. Yeah, it's ours. So yeah, let me.
I don't think we ever got down to the bio life. That's what
I'm gonna run everyone real quick, and I'm gonna look at a previous report because said she stabbed him before. So
let me go make a phone call. Let the lieutenant know what's going on. I don't think it's going to be anything too major because I don't think they're going to level to assault range.
no,
But
I think
she's still coming out, which is good. So
yeah. At the end of the day, it's gonna be
battery.
It's gonna be battery, and then yeah.
Simple. I don't know if you could do simple assault now.
No, it's battery.
No, I'm saying I'm wondering if you could add all the simple assault because she used the bat. But yeah, battery for sure.
No, they can add it. I just yeah.
Let me have.
Yeah.
I don't. It's nothing major, but I'm gonna let the lieutenant know anyway.
Okay.
Doctor for the Mexican dispute.
Hey, Mr. Taylor, can I take pictures of your head and your arm?
Yeah.
Okay. So I talked to my supervisor. We also have a detective in route. Okay. So you've been really patient, and I really appreciate it. Just give us a few minutes.
I know
detectives, you know how detectives take, man. All right, here, hold still for me. Let me just take a picture of your head real quick, man. Here, let's turn this way. Just go that. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, hold still. Okay. All right. And then if you could just hold up your arm, kind of like that. Perfect.
It was crucial to capture images of the man's injured parts, as they served as significant evidence against the woman. She was denying any involvement in a domestic dispute, but these photographs told a different story. The injuries spoke loudly and made it clear that her claims were far from the truth.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Do you want some bug spray? I got some bug spray in the car. There you go, man. Crazy right now, man.
It's even worse when people just throw trash on the ground all day and night.
Did that sting at all? I didn't even think about it. Not really.
I didn't spray it.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't even, honestly, I didn't even think about that, man. I was trying to get you from being annoyed by these freaking bugs, man. Okay.
Like last time some jail like this happens, you lied to your sister, told I hit you again, and both of y'all come down to the luck trying to jump on me. And then you hit me. I'm got my stuff in my hand. I got a stringer level kit for hanging tile. That's what I do with my carpet.
Okay.
I got a stringer level kit in this hand and my clothes in this hand. And as I'm going out the door, you get my hammer in my bag and hit me with it.
What kind of car does she have, by the way?
She don't have a car.
She doesn't
One
have
of
a
her
car?
cousins just came and got her.
Okay.
I seen her blown when I was taking the bike back before I seen you when you're riding. I did like this.
Oh, yeah. I was focused on the other side. I'm sorry, man.
You good.
What kind of car? So you said you were taking stuff out of the car that she had. Was that her cousin's car or was it her sister's car?
They probably didn't took all of it with them because she ain't supposed to be over there.
Right. You said she was banned. I didn't even look at that.
Yeah, she was banned because another person out here, they love drama. And they'll dive head first in some drama, but when it's time to be an adult, you act like you don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't, I had an RV.
Right.
We was on there behind Cracker Barrel 204.
Okay.
You left me. Come over here. It's 4th of July. Come over here. Fight or whatever. Got in trouble, got banned out of the property. They found out you got a warrant for stabbing me. You went to jail. That was my fault.
Evidence had been gathered against the woman, indicating that nothing could save her now. The officers fully cooperated with the man and collected every possible piece and type of information from him. However, the woman seemed to continue playing the victim card and wasting time. She didn't realize that reality was entirely the opposite. How long did she think she could hide behind the victim mask before the truth caught up?
Her stabbing you?
Yeah.
Oh.
For her going to jail.
Oh, wow.
And
Maybe she shouldn't have stabbed you. I don't know. Maybe that affects it.
I'm like, I'm not responsible for your actions. It was a preacher standing out. The same day you stabbed me, a preacher outside waiting on me, take me to do some work. And then the people told you. Now she asked me. I told the police. I said I'm not gonna tell her what I told y'all. I said I told her a smoker stabbed me. Then I told y'all the smoker stabbed me. So that way she'll try to carry that story on, and she gonna get herself trapped up. My mom worked for the police. I seen the report and all. You told her the exact same thing I told you. And then when I feel first, you stabbed me right here.
Oh, yeah. I see the mark on there.
I got a half a lung.
Oh, shoot.
It's a good thing you got 3 lobes on this side and 2 on this side. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know until one of my folks called the hospital and they told them that they removed half of my lung.
That's when you got stabbed?
3 years ago.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that report.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me, I'm going to look a little bit because you said she was banned from there and I just want to look at that report.
Yeah.
If you want, if you get hot, you can open the door and sit in the back. You don't have to shut the door. I don't want you to feel like that. Some people when I offer them,
Oh no.
you know, when I offer to let them sit in the back, they're like, "Oh,
I just want the ambulance to tell me whether I need to go to the hospital or not.
I got you, man." Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna research that. I'll unlock the door. So if you want to jump in the back because you get hot, 100%, or if you need to sit down or anything just because you got hit in the head, you feel comfortable. You don't have to worry about it. I'm not. Some people are like, "Oh, you're tricking me." I was like, "Listen, if I wanted you in the back of my car, you'd be in the back of my car." Yeah, no, I got you, man. Just give me a couple minutes. I'll unlock the door. Once again, if you start feeling woozy, you start feeling a little dizzy, open the door, sit down, or you can sit on the curb, whatever you feel comfortable with, man. But I got an ambulance on the way.
Can I walk to my spot and go get one of my cigars?
Just hang out. Just because I want the detective. I'm not gonna tell you no. I'm not gonna tell you no because
I smoke
obviously.
in my
You want? I think I've got Newports.
Okay.
And I think I'm. Okay, I only got Newports. I got L&M's.
Cigarette is a cigarette to me. I've been spending on you to be able to smoke.
Last one, brother. You got a lighter? Okay, I was gonna say. Okay. That's the last one. Yeah. I just want to look at that report. Detective is on the way though.
The man was handling the situation in a highly mature manner. Although the woman had attacked him, he didn't create any emotional drama. Instead, he provided the officers with all the necessary information to move the investigation forward. How was he able to stay so composed despite everything that had happened?
So yeah, but if I appreciate your patience, man. I know.
No, it's all good. I know how this is going. I've been through this already.
Some people, it's not.
I bet.
Last time I had to wait for a detective, someone was like, why don't you just take him to, or why don't you just do this? Why don't you do that? And I was like, listen, man, it's out of my hands now. It's a detective's job. We just do the initial. But all right, Mr. Hang out. Let me research that. If you have any questions, anything, just knock on the window. Or if you get, once again, I'm only saying because I don't know how long it's going to take EMS to get here.
I just got a light hit. That's it.
Yeah. So if you do feel like you're going to like tip, fall over, anything like that, you feeling woozy, even a little bit, just sit in the back of the car, get some AC going on you, okay?
All right.
I'll turn it full blast for you if I need to.
Miss Campbell, by what time would you say that he came and woke you up and told you to come with him?
Well, yeah, around, you remember I was telling you, because I love my sister room about 450 something, so it was around about 5 something. Tell me, well, like this and all that, talking about come with me and all that. I told him no.
Okay.
I got a job. That's why I walked to the blood, was about to walk to the blood pattern, so I get me something. So I went out there to my interview, what I showed you. I'm not lying.
Okay.
Promise.
So at about 5, he came and woke you up, and then what time did you start heading to the blood place?
Well, I did. Well, I just left them around about, it was like when they got light around about 7. Good, 7, about 7 something. I left them over there at 7.
Okay.
My bad, man. Yes.
You're fine.
And that's what we always did when we was together was a reason. And I couldn't never tell because we got to a lot of y'all. They like it was me, but it was him. But that's why I was trying to run away. Like I'm tired of getting black eyes and my mouth be crooked and all that. I don't want that. I'm getting too sick for that.
Okay. What's his name?
It's John Taylor.
How you spell Jahai?
Is yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you said it's a little white car that you sleep in?
Yes, ma'am. I sleep in a little white car. It's a little you remember the 94 Kia Spectras how you say it? It's Spectra
Spectra?
yeah.
Okay.
And it's a little white egg car right sit in front of the thing. All my stuff in the car if y'all want to go see.
Okay.
And my TVs and stuff. All that's in the car.
Okay.
The officer's main objective was to investigate the incident and understand why the woman was determined to hide the truth. Evidence from all sides pointed against her, yet she had been denying everything from the start. Instead of addressing the real issue, she was spinning long stories.
Oh, boy.
Got allergies?
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry.
You're all right.
Does that say every challenge to make us stronger?
Hello. He's on the other side here. He's got got a pretty nasty bump here and then on top of his head as well. Said that he got hit with a bat, so said he didn't lose consciousness or anything like that, but. Hey, Mr. Taylor, EMS is gonna check you out, man. Okay.
All right. Call.
Okay.
What's that? Is this still part of 35?
Yeah. All this is 35.
36 is on the other side.
Yeah. So 35 stops at BioLife.
Because even that is 35 still. Like the Fremont Park. Is that on 36? Okay, so the north side or that side is
north side of so
north. Yeah, north
stops at the road,
right?
And then 35 goes to BioLife. BioLife is 35, and then everything else is county and 36.
I was thinking this side. We used to stop right at the Truman or 516. Sorry,
yeah.
I forget that 5 goes all the way out to Bio. And that's where we end the roadway there with BioLife and Westgate. So if it was, that's what I was saying. If the notes, how much would say it was BioLife, and if that was the case, then depending on which side they're on when it happened, would be whether it's also county.
No, it happened in the cottages.
Oh yeah, that's us all day long. It sucks, but I hate that. Bane of my existence. 2.5, almost 3 years.
Yeah. He doesn't know. So the problem I'm running into is he doesn't know what room number is his. He says there's no numbers over there, but there's definitely numbers over there.
Well, regardless of what he came over there for, unless he was trying to do her harm.
No. He lives there.
Oh, okay.
She's banned from there. She's not allowed to be on that property.
But she's saying her sister lives there.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if her sister lives
Oh, I
there.
know. I got you.
Yeah.
So we have a ban form on her. Oh, is he going with her?
Yeah.
The officers discussing the case among themselves was an important step. Now, it was time to wrap up the investigation and arrest the woman at the center of it all. What were the officers waiting for? Did they expect the woman to come forward and confess on her own? Absolutely not.
Okay. Are you guys gonna take him?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
We're going to Candler.
Candler? Okay. I'll meet you guys there. Yeah, they're going to Candler.
Get there.
So I'll head that way.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's the report you writing up?
Yeah.
Okay, and add this in here too. He be threatening to kill me too. He be threatening. He be sending threats to me saying he gonna kill me if he couldn't find me and all that. And he be talking about what he gonna do to me when he find me and stuff. Even when he's talking about, yeah, that's why I got you effed up the first time, but this time I'm gonna really get you effed up and they ain't gonna like you. They gonna believe what I say. That's why I try to keep a job. And I'm not a fake crime, man.
All right.
Oh.
Sometimes they'll let you talk. Sometimes they won't. Come back here. Hello. Hi. Am I able to talk to him before y'all go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. How you doing?
Just want to let y'all know, initially said Candler, we're going to go to Memorial now.
Okay. But can I interview him before y'all leave? Okay. How you doing? I'm Detective Bacon. This is Officer King. I am probably going to be the person that take over y'all case. What's your name?
Taylor.
Spell your first name.
J-I-H-A-D.
What's your last name?
Taylor.
What's your last name?
Taylor.
What's your date of birth?
84.
80, 84. What's your telephone number?
912. 84.
80. And where did this happen at?
At the office next door.
At the where?
At the office next door. One of her family members picked her up
Hold on, we're gonna get there. Where do you live at?
in the office.
At the office. What's the apartment number?
They don't have numbers on it.
Okay. So what's your address?
I think it's 3316.
3316.
Ogeechee Road.
And you said it's not an apartment number?
No, they don't have any numbers on it.
Okay.
I stayed downstairs.
Calling the ambulance and providing the man with first aid was necessary, as the woman's assault had clearly taken a toll on his health. Yet it was the man's strength that stood out. He remained calm throughout the entire process and didn't create any disturbance. Was his silence a sign of inner strength, or just another layer in a story still unfolding?
It's the only one downstairs.
Do y'all live together?
I just got the place Friday. We were sleeping in the car for almost a month. So everything was cool while we were sleeping in the car.
I'm gonna come in because I can't hear it. Oh.
Everything was cool when we were sleeping in the car.
You come.
I've been pressing the gas for like 2 weeks straight, not getting the place over there. One finally came open, got it. So you get this sense of, and I guess you get this sense of false air and entitlement inside of you. You go to yelling and talking to me all kind of way. I'm like, look, I don't have time for this. Man, I got a grandchild to think about. You ain't finna keep trying me. Everywhere we go, you doing disrespectful stuff. And like, you go telling lies trying to make me look bad. And then like this morning, you thinking that what you do be funny. I ain't touch you. You take your stuff out the room, put it in the car. When I went to ask you for my stuff, you try to play like you sleep. You got my dirty clothes and all. Still, right now. So my mama stayed 15 minutes away from Pembroke. She also worked for the police. Now, you sitting up here, like the situation like this, you're not even supposed to be around me, one. Two, you banned up the property from over there because you want to come like you think you go fight anywhere you go. This is not the country. Y'all might get away with that in Elabelle, but I'm from Savannah. So,
Tell me, what's her name?
Kenya.
Who?
Kenya. M-K-E. Campbell. Like, she already on probation for stabbing me.
What's her?
Me in my face.
What's her date of birth?
94.
94. What's her telephone number?
912. Hold on. Make sure I'm right there.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm almost.
She got blonde hair, but she put on a wig before she left.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. She come, y'all basically get. What are y'all arguing over?
I told her to give me my stuff. I picked the TV up out the car and said, "You get the TV when you get my stuff."
Why? What made y'all get to that point of give me my stuff?
Because when she took her stuff out the room, I realized she had mine. When I looked in the corner, because I wasn't even really paying no attention until I seen. So she started coming back and forth. I let her take all the stuff. I ain't finna argue with you about that. That's it.
So why was she leaving?
Because I told her I ain't never told her to get out of nothing. She just elected on herself to pick up her stuff and go outside and sleep back in the car.
Why?
I have no idea. It was
Okay,
even an altercation then.
So she took her stuff, she went in the car, and then what?
And then it was like 30 minutes till I went back on. And then she got my charger. She got my dirty clothes. So I asked you for my stuff and you keep talking about why I ain't put my dirty clothes in my own bag, you know? And I said, I didn't even put that stuff in the bag. You did. So she go to yelling. I just be like, look, I don't want to stand here and yell with you. Then you pick up back and tell me what you gonna do. You gonna beat my ass with a bat and all that. I said, I put my hand behind my back. I said, you don't really know shit. Go ahead and do it. Please do it. So when I turned around, you started swinging. I turned back around. That's when I got this. Because I put my hand like this. Then you hit me again. You hit me in my head. And then when your sister got outside, you tell me, well, I just beat that motherfucker back. Then you start running up and down the street. Because I say, I'm tired of thinking everything funny game. This job is not funny. You understand me? I got a half a lung. They bit me in my face. I take anxiety bipolar medication. Like, I'm tired of this job, boy. Nobody know what I took from this girl. You already been fighting my mom. My mama, I ain't never slept in none of your people house. You know, step in my mama's house.
It was unclear what more information was left to be discussed, yet the officers were still talking to the man inside the ambulance. Their main objective was to gather as much evidence as possible against the woman so she could be punished according to the law. With every passing moment, the case against her grew stronger, and the road to freedom seemed to be slipping further from her grasp.
You want to keep calling my churn hoes? I got nothing but daughters, so I don't disrespect you. I did this so you can get your own son. So you can get your own son. I turned straight. Like, I'm trying to help you. But you want to keep doing that kind of thing? I don't have time for that. I don't. I'm on paper just like you. But I'm smarter than you, I think. I'm not finna put my hands on you and put myself in jeopardy. Like, just like I tell everybody sit around and follow behind you. But if I did something, you wanna you right.
So basically, she took her stuff. She started packing her stuff. Let me
Yeah,
make sure I got this stuff. And so basically, she was walking back and forth about 30 minutes to an hour. She took it very close to your charger. At what point did you take the TV?
It was when I realized that she got my stuff and I came and asked you for it back. You in the car trying to play like you sleep. Then you locked the doors. So I'm like, but dang. So then I was like, you can't.
She locked what doors to her car?
The back door. And then it's not her car. It's her sister boyfriend car.
What, to the car?
All I'm going. So I'm sitting up here going, I done lost too much stuff behind you. You done tore up my tools. You been everything I got, you tore it up. I got pieces of everything in my phone. Everything. I don't be doing it to the girl. Like, if I got something to say.
Listen, when did you take? You took the TV out.
I took the TV out of the car after I asked her the first time. I only asked her one time. I said, you get the TV back when you get my stuff. Now you can't beat on my door with the bat after that and woke everybody else up. Everybody else came outside. Like, what's going on? Then you ready to talk about this me. I said, ain't nobody heard me say nothing. Ain't nobody can't say they heard me yelling about nothing. Because I didn't yell at you, period. I just told you I don't want to fuss about nothing.
So when did she lock the car door?
After she hit me with the bat, then she changed. She got back in there after the altercation, and everybody dispersed. So and then they gonna stop running up and down the street. So I was on the bike when I was calling the police. I done called the police about 40 times before they answered.
Let me see.
The last time this job happened, they made another report from Canada from when you hit me in the back with a hammer.
Well, why you keep taking her back and she keep beating you up like this?
Okay, I call myself feeling sorry for her. I ain't gonna lie about it. Because I know how it is to be outside with no family trying to help you do that. And I know what it feel like.
So after she hit you in the head, then what?
Man.
Did she leave after she hit you in the head?
She went and sat to the bus stop, and then she started walking back and forth up and down the street. I'm trying to call the police, telling her she trying to run. And but when they pull up just now, before they pull up just now, I was just returning them. It wasn't my bicycle, it was somebody else's bicycle I was returning. And one of her cousins from the country came and picked them up and I don't know where they went at.
Every detail from the man's statement was carefully noted, as even the slightest remark could hold hidden clues. These hidden truths were powerful enough to lead the woman to her ultimate fate. The silence in the room grew heavier with every word, and it became clear that the more she resisted, the closer she came to facing the consequences she thought she could escape.
Okay. And y'all taking them to the hospital for the knot on his hand? And so what y'all think it might be anything? Or you just want to take a check up?
Nothing super like. Skull fracture or anything. If I'm any concern of possible concussion.
Possible concussion. Okay. What hospital y'all going to? Hey, I'm gonna get you to sign this, okay? This is so that basically after you go to Memorial get checked out, I can get your medical records.
You're telling a copy pending.
What's today's day? 26.
Mr. Taylor, what's your social security number? What's the last four?
Okay. All right. So right here, Mrs. Hiller. Initial, sign, print. Sign right here. Print right there. Thank you. All right. You have any questions for me?
Not at this moment.
All right. I'm gonna go over here where she is. They're gonna give you a CRN card with the case report number. They're also gonna ask you do your DVA lethality. They may have to come to the hospital to do that part if they're ready to go. And do you need any type of safe shelter or anything like that? Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Got everything. Hey, you gave him a CRN card and stuff already?
They're going to Memorial instead, not Canley.
He's gonna grab the CRN now.
Okay.
Do you need any of us to go with him at this point?
Oh no, he's probably gonna be. Oh yeah. I'm just typing it. Up to 10. What's the name? Might be Alright. Campbell C.
Yes.
94.
Yes.
What's your telephone number?
It's 912.
Tell me what happened.
Okay, so this morning, that's when he saw, well, Mr. Taylor, no, he was not supposed to be around me. So I guess when he found out I was like on probation and stuff, this man been harassing me every.
Hold on.
This Ogeechee and Barnett is so good.
Okay.
So,
Start from the beginning now.
okay, so this morning, I was sleeping in my sister's room, and I was like, Nakia, because me and my sister twins, that's my sister right there. And I was like, Nakia, I don't feel too good because, I got stomach problems like that. So she was like, why you going and sleeping in the car? I don't feel too good. I need to go get some help. Like, I told her when I wake up, I was going to go to the hospital. But instead of me going to the hospital, I was going to go get some blood to get drawn so I get me something to eat so I can go to my interview at 5. But in the midst of all that, when I came downstairs and got in the car, not even like a good 4 minutes, like I heard this like this.
The officers returned to the woman and, gathering more information, clearly indicated that they were still giving her a chance to admit her mistake. This could have allowed some leniency to be considered in her charges. But now the question remained, how would the woman respond?
Oh, B, I'm gonna come get you. I'm looking like, what? Like that, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm too weak for this. Like, I told Jahad, the one was knocking on the window. I told him I'm 2 weeks ago. I don't feel like this. I'm not going with you, and I'm not like I stayed in the car to try to avoid him. He's steady knocking on the car. He's steady trying to get my attention. I say, bro, can you please leave me alone? I'm weak as I ain't ate in 3 days, so can you leave me alone? I'm like very fidgeted and agitated right now. So he kept calling me all types of and hoes and all that out, and I'm like, all right, cool. So when it got up like this, around about 7:30, I think it was her first or him. One of them she see me when I was walking back down the road, walking down the road, and then when I turned around, he was coming up on me. He was coming up on me riding a bike, talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you. That's what these are the exact words, bitch. I'm gonna get you today. That's why they gonna believe everything I say. I'm like, what is you talking about? I'm going to the blood station to get some blood drawn so I can go get me something to eat. And then I was like this. Yup, he following me like this. I showed her the videos. Y'all want to see it?
Finish telling the story first.
So I was like, when he went that way, so that's why I recorded him, because I was like, yup, he following me. I'm going on the other side. He following me like this, and then when I went walking, first I went walking this way, Then he came up. That's when he came up behind me, talking about, B, I'm gonna come get you. Then I turned back around. That's why she asked me why I turned back around. I was like, just to get away from him, because he keep talking about he gonna call y'all to get me locked up. So no, yeah, he said, yeah, I bet you going to jail today. That's what he said. He said, yeah, I bet you going to jail today. So I video call him, saying how he following me and threatening me and all that. So that's when I went back. That's when I crossed the road. And after I was crossing the road, that's when she turned on her lights and was asking me questions. And I told her what happened.
That's it.
That's it. And then like, oh, that 5 o'clock incident, like this man was banging on the door. Like, I'm already weak. Like, I'm weak. Like, I ain't eaten in 3 days. Like, that's why I kept saying, please leave me alone. Can't please. I'm begging this man to leave me alone. But this man keep coming at me. This how I got jammed up the first time with this 4-year on probation on a humbug. They not gonna believe me. They're gonna lock me up because of what he said. And that's not right.
The surprising thing was that even after everything that had happened, despite the strong evidence collected against her, the woman kept insisting that the man had been harassing her. Even in front of his sister, she repeated this claim repeatedly, saying she had been harassed, yet she was completely unwilling to admit her own mistake. Her refusal to accept the truth only weakened her position and made her intentions even more questionable.
But I don't even put nothing in, because if I put something in, they gonna run my name and then be like, oh, you gonna get locked up because you know you're not supposed to be around. But this man keep following me. I'm not messing with him. I'm up here for a reason. The reason why I came back up here to take my classes, I had to take family violence classes and anger management.
Let me get this straight. So what you do? Who live out there?
My sister live out there. She told me I could come stay to her house so I could take my classes. My mom ain't gonna accept me because she made like I'm so bad. I'm not even a valid person, man. I don't even think about that shit.
So your sister stay out there and he stay out there?
Yo, he don't stay out there. Somebody told him I was out there.
Well, he said he got an apartment out there. He just moved out there Friday.
He got an apartment out there.
Him.
He probably do that. I don't be there. I be in and out, man. I just say, well, I don't be there. I ain't know he got an apartment Friday. I promise you I didn't.
Were y'all living in the car at some point?
Oh, I was. He only stayed there like, he don't even stay out there. That's a lie. He just told y'all that so he can cover his mind. He don't stay out there, but they finna renovate all that over there. So how you gonna stay out there if they finna renovate their whole property?
But were y'all living together in a car?
We weren't living together in the car. He tried to stay one night with me in that car, and I told him no, because my sister said he cannot stay in her car because he steals there.
Okay, so y'all ain't never lived together?
We don't live together. I promise you. I don't live nowhere. I don't even have nowhere to stay. I sleep on their floor. If I don't sleep on their floor, I sleep in their car for peace. I don't like too much noise when I'm trying to sleep or lay down. Just like, I sleep in their car. Only me. All my stuff, all my TVs, my black trash bag, and everything in her car.
So did y'all stay together at any point prior to today?
Yeah, have. Lie. Nope.
So if I go pull up reports, it's not gonna say that y'all live together at no place, no point, no place.
No, I mean like what you before we had.
All right, so make up your mind now. I just asked you if y'all ever stayed
No,
together.
we didn't stay together. That's what I'm saying.
Stand
Like,
hey Parker, log this in your Telegram, please, and tell me if they ever lived together at some place, at some point, somewhere. You got his name in there too? Yeah. Okay. So
The woman's behavior was non-cooperative, and she could not understand anything. She remained firm on the point that her stance was clear, that she was standing against the man. Why couldn't she accept any responsibility for her actions? She did not acknowledge that she had done anything wrong. In her view, the law seemed to hold no significance at all.
if y'all never stayed together, how y'all get to a point of y'all had the DV prior to? Because didn't you stab him or something prior to this? Y'all ain't had no egg assault? What's you on probation for?
that egg assault, right?
Was it domestic violence?
Yeah, it was domestic
So
violence.
y'all was living together at some point somewhere. That's the only way it become a domestic violence.
Well, I don't see. We were staying in this rooming house somewhere over on,
Which is what I just asked you, right?
yeah, but we wasn't staying together because he was in and out. That's why I was saying he wasn't in and out. He was in and out, and I was the only one staying there. He was never staying there. He was in and out. So he used that address because when we moved to Savannah, that's where we was at the hotel, and then when we left the hotel in 12-4, we went to this. It was on Halston, and that's where that first charge came in at. I don't know. It's like 38th and who got one?
So 2020 together again, like, but it's just different address on the 2020.
Yeah, he's still at the Sherman address on his, and then she at the West 38.
Okay.
So y'all stay together at some point.
Yeah, at some point. That was it. After that, that's what I mean. I
So
thought
what
you
happened
talking
today?
about now. And today, I was
When did it become physical today?
when he tried to grab me and told me to come on. Like, it didn't go get this way. He told me to come on, and I told him no. And he got mad because I told him no. I'm not going with him because I was in the car laying down. I just left over there around about 7 something.
So the most recent one was 2020, but he had the Sherman address, she had the West 38th address. That's the most recent.
So it became physical when he grabbed you?
Yeah, this what he did. This the car. And this the little building, right? So in front of the little building, it's a little thing right here where everybody be standing there. And this the car right beside the little building. And I went on this side where the door was locked, I went on the other door. I went into the other door to lay down. So when like 5 minutes, like round about five, he was like this.
So this started at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yes, 5 o'clock this morning.
Step back over there for me.
That's around about 4:30 to 5. I just said
Step back
that.
over. What time y'all talking, man?
Like, because I left over there around about 7:30, and I got this video for him.
Let me see the videos you said when he was following you.
The woman was presenting a plot where she was the sole victim, claiming that only she had suffered. However, her victim card would not work, as many pieces of evidence had already been gathered against her. The more she insisted on her false story, the more it became clear that the truth could not be hidden.
I thought I had it like all the way, like when he was riding this way, while I was walking it.
So did he ever say something to you anytime?
Yeah, he did. I didn't catch it on. Let me say this. It's probably on this one. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna get you locked up today." That's what he
All
said.
right, so let's get to the next part. How he get the knot on top of his head?
He been had a knot on the top of his head.
How he get the knot on his arm?
Man, this may be involving about 31.
A knot on his arm.
It's fresh. So he ain't been had that either. So you want to start over and tell me what happened? I give you an opportunity to tell me your side of the story, his side of the story, and then somewhere in the middle we get the truth. But at the end of the day, he got a large knot on the left side of his head. And then he got a large knot on his left arm. So this is why I'm asking you, what happened?
This man. Okay, ma'am. This knot been on the top of his head. I don't know nothing about the knot on top of his head. I don't know nothing about a knot on top of his head. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know nothing about no knot on the top of his head.
What about his arm?
Echo 101. I'll let Echo you know clear from the meeting at 115.
You got a baseball bat?
My sister got one.
Where it's at?
In her room.
Did you hit him with it?
I didn't even hit him with it. I swung it. I ain't even hit him with no knot. I mean, with no bat.
So when did you swing the bat? Cause see, you forgot to tell me that. When did you swing it?
I swung the bat when he tried to come attack me, but I didn't hit him with no bat.
When did he try to come and attack you?
in between when I told you I was in the car laying down. I told you he came and knocked on the door, and I did open up the door, and I was like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you up today." That's what he kept telling me. He gonna get me up today. I'm like, why every time holiday times you trying to get me up? Like,
So how did y'all get from you laying down in the car?
Now listen.
Listen to me, because see,
Okay.
I hate when people insult my intelligence. I'm pretty smart. So with me being pretty smart, I kind of like sit and I like, listen, I let you tell your story, right? And then I go back and then I put the middle part of the story together.
Okay.
So I mean, I look kind of young, right? But I ain't start this on yesterday. I've been doing this for a while. So because I've been doing this for a while, I kind of already know the answer to my question before I ask you the question. Answer to my question. That makes sense? You know, how you got parents, you got kids. So you know how you tell your kid, did you eat that candy? You know your kid ate candy, but you wait for them to answer the question. It's kind of one of those things. So everything I ask you, 90% chance I know the answer to my question.
The woman's determination was remarkable. From the beginning to the end, she remained consistent in her assertion that she was the victim. In her mind, long stories might save her, but that was not the case. Her narrative only made things more complicated for her and created more complications.
It's very rare that I ask a question that I don't know the answer to. So, you can't be laying in the car, knocking on the door, the bat in the room, and somehow miraculously he got knocked on his head. And then you went to swinging the bat. So when did you get the bat to swing the bat? To when did you get about the car to go swing? See how this story not making no sense?
No. Okay. I'm telling you. Listen.
So
4 o'clock this morning. I got up.
at 4 and told me it was 5.
No, that's when it happened, when he started knocking on the door. At 4, I got up, went in the car. Around about, it was 4:50 something. I remember I kept looking at the time to see what time it is, because I told myself I was going to the hospital. So at around about 5, went laying down in the car. Laying down in the car. So I'm like, okay, so I'm laying down. In my brain, I'm like, so how the you know I'm in this car? So around about 5, like I say about 5:03, kept knocking on the window, kept knocking on the window, kept knocking on the window. So I'm like, what do you want? And then he was like, oh, B, I'm gonna get you up today. Bruh, you just try to put your hands on me, and then you just say, I'm gonna get you up today.
When did he try to put his hands on you?
When he tried to grab the car door for me. When I opened up the car, and he was like, oh, bitch, I might get you up. And then he grabbed me and I'm talking about, oh, come with me and all that. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that, because you already know what time it is. You know, I got this shit on me. That's what basically, he know I got this aggravator, so he didn't want to put this on me.
You obviously know that too, that y'all don't supposed to be around each other.
Ma'am, but I've been staying right there. I've been staying in that little car right there with my sister now. I've been staying there. It's a white car in front of the building. I've been sleeping in that car. And I've been staying right there. I can't go back home. And if I go back home, I'm not gonna be able to take these classes what I have to take. So that's why I sleep in the car to catch the bus to go take these classes. I don't even take the classes yet till July 16th. I've been sleeping right there in that car. And I've been
fast forward to you sleeping in the car, him snapping on the door, then what happened with the bat?
So when he tried to snatch, he snatched the door, and he was like, that's when he kept saying, I'm gonna get you and all that. So I jumped up, and so I'm like, okay.
You can clear 34.
So I ran up to my sister's house. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Repeating the same things repeatedly was not helpful. The woman should have answered the officer's questions professionally instead of simply repeating herself, which only made matters worse. It became clear that evading the truth only led to further complications, and the path to resolution became even harder.
I ran to my sister. Well, I didn't run. I screamed. I said, not Kenya, like that. And she was like, what's going on? I said, this motherfucker just hit me. This motherfucker just hit me like that. And then so I had the bat in my hand. So as he trying to, I didn't even hit this man. So as he tried to grab me, I was just swinging like that. Like, I didn't even hit.
So the bat was in the car?
No, the bat was in the car.
Where was the bat?
In her room.
So you went in the house, got the bat, and came back out the house. Because remember, you told me you was in the car.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
So you just was swinging the bat, but you don't remember hitting on with the bat.
I ain't hit nobody. That's what I'm saying. I ain't even hit him with no bat. He always have knots on his head. He been having knots on his head. So I ain't even hit him with no bat. I swung it, but didn't hit him.
Look at me. Turn that one. You don't gotta take the necklace out. Just move your head. Yeah.
All right, what Charlie wants.
Let me see the other side. Other side. So what made you leave? Why you left?
Because I went to the plasma place to go get some money so I can get food. Because I had a job interview at 5.
Where your job interview at?
McDonald's.
Okay. Hey, Kramer. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So step over there now.
Can I get my stuff for my sister? I can't come get this for me.
Hold on.
Oh.
You got anything else you want to put in? Give it to her. Wait. They gonna go through your pocket. They'll give it to her.
So y'all locked me up because he said I swung with a bat. I hit him with a bat.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm locking you up. Give me a second. I'm locking you up because I charged you. You just got a battery charge, the battery DBA, and an aggravated assault DBA. If you swing and hit somebody with a bat, you can use the bat as a deadly weapon. Okay? This man got a knot on the side of his head that's causing that. The EMS is saying it's a concussion, and he got a knot on his arm. So you're getting charged with both the battery for the visible injury and the ag assault for the swinging of the bat. Okay?
Another aggravated assault?
Yeah, you can't hit nobody with a bat. You can't. It's like you can cause seriously body harm with a bat. Okay? Is there anything you want to give your sister your phone, or you want to take your phone with you?
No, I'll give her everything.
Do you know numbers out of it?
I don't need it.
So you want all this to go with your sister?
Yeah.
Oh.
I give it so. Okay.
She about to go to jail?
Yes.
At last, the matter drew closer to its conclusion. The officers took the woman into custody because she truly deserved it. Was she finally realizing the consequences of her actions? There was no resistance from her side, and the officers calmly placed her in the police vehicle.
She said she don't want anything, so I don't know if she have numbers or not. I asked her if she wanted to get numbers out of her phone, but she said she got it. So
I might I might write this number down.
okay, I'll write it down for her. You want me to give it to her?
Yeah.
Is this to your phone or?
My phone.
All right. What apartment you staying? What apartment you staying?
I stay over there.
And what apartment?
Yeah, B1.
B1. Is that upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs. Well, she was staying downstairs.
It's an apartment right under you downstairs?
She was staying in my room.
How long y'all been staying there?
I've been here for years. She just got here.
Yeah, when they just moved in like Friday, right?
Huh?
They just moved in like Friday?
Yeah, she moved in Friday. So, like, she was sleeping in the car for like 4 weeks. And the man finally gave her apartment or whatever. So,
And your name Nakeem. What's your first name?
Nakeem.
So yours just spelled with an N?
Mm-hmm.
The same way hers spelled?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all got the same date of birth and everything else because y'all twins.
And social security number 2.
Y'all got the same social security? It shouldn't be like one off?
Yeah, it's one off.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. Hold that. What number you want me to give her?
So why y'all taking her to jail?
Aggravated assault DBA and battery DBA. So she's gonna go to jail for aggravated assault DBA and battery DBA. The aggravated assault is for hitting him with the bat.
She hit him with that bat?
Yeah, he got a large knot on his head and on his arm. EMS is saying he got a concussion. So
I don't think that.
So at some point she hit him with the bat. And then it's like the visible injuries. And she told me she swung the bat. So.
Oh, I don't know. I was asleep this morning and all I heard was she was like, "I can't hear her." Huh? Wait a minute, let me call you back. All I heard was this morning that he was hitting her. He woke, I guess he ain't had no more powder or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he started hitting her. And cause she paroled out to right there. So she had the right to be right there. He didn't have the right to be right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened, but all I know was she woke up this morning. He was hitting her for no reason. And she was like, "I'm tired." All we heard was, "I'm tired of you hitting me. I'm tired of you hitting me." And then that's when he was hitting her. And I don't know how the bad incident came in, but all I know was he woke her up this morning and just started hitting her for no reason. And I told her like plenty of times, like, "Call the police, girl."
Yeah, like if she called the police and he hit her, we're gonna take him to jail. It don't matter if she was like. I think in her mind what she think is I went to jail because of him one time prior to, but it doesn't matter if our victims become our suspects and our suspects become our victims. Right. So if he wake up hitting her and she called the police, the shoe definitely would have been on the other foot and I would have been taking him to jail. But she don't call the police, and then you wait till it get to this extent. Although he woke up hitting you, the overact is if you hit him with the bat, that's an overact because that's considered an ag assault.
Right.
So she might have responded to what he did, but the separation is what happened because she didn't have that bat on her at the beginning of the incident.
Right.
So. Okay.
So where her phone at?
I gave it to you.
Yeah. She don't want it.
Well, I don't know.
So I don't know how she's gonna call anybody when she get out because she don't want her phone.
You gave her the number?
Yeah.
Well, maybe she'll rest now.
Yeah. Get some sleep. Get some rest. She said she ain't eating 3 days, so she'll get some food.
Yeah. She'll be taken care of.
Yep.
That's okay.
All right.
I love you, cousin.
All right. Have a good one. And the recording of other content.
Throughout the incident, the officers remained exceptionally calm. During the long investigation, they never lost their patience and went to the utmost lengths to uncover the truth. However, the woman was transferred to jail so she could face the consequences of her actions. This marked the end of one chapter, but the case's impact would likely linger, serving as a reminder of the importance of truth and accountability. The female was charged with domestic battery and obstruction of justice. So in the end, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's see who stands out the most. The best comment gets pinned. And hey, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they don't miss out on the fun. And now, here's a challenge for you. On your screen, you're seeing the 4 best playlists. Click on any one, and I promise you won't regret it. You'll definitely enjoy this one. See you next time. Till then, keep watching.